Hey, my name's Calvin with Tropical American Timber in Gainesville, Florida. We sell live edge slabs and we build custom tables. And a lot of the materials we work with are XL size. This piece here is about 11 feet by over 4 feet across and about 3 inches thick. So it weighs about 400 pounds. Typically, we flip these over by hand, just with brute force with several people, but this one in particular was quite challenging and very awkward, even with 3 guys. Not long ago, when we were sort of short-staffed, it was just me here in the shop, I sort of had to get creative and came up with a way to flip these over single-handed without breaking my back, and without a forklift or any other special heavy equipment. We do have a forklift, but you can lift this thing up very easily, but it's very difficult to sort of gently flip it over. So without further ado, I'll show you how I flip these over. You will need to make yourself something like this, a Pac-Man of sorts. 1 sheet of plywood will do it. These are about 48-inch across. 2 big slots. These surfaces can be a little rough on your slab, so you will want to be careful with when you use this in the finishing process. And if you utilize something like this further along, you want to make sure that you line these edges with some sort of a padding material. It could be a hose sliced down the middle and sort of wrapped around the edge, or get creative. I'm sure there's many solutions. But slide this on, approximately in the middle, of course. You may not always need to use a strap, but I think you will usually want to, and you may actually kind of always need to be safe. But it's got to basically clamp the Pac-Man onto the slab so it can't just roll out or slide out. So I am going to be using one piece of special equipment that you do not need to have. You could use just 2 guys, or you could use a couple of car jacks, or any number of other things to get this off the sawhorses. But we have this here handy, so I'm not going to break my back or try to get too creative with how I do this. This is just too easy. So now you just drop this down. So yeah, I've got a 400-pound slab that I can very easily lift. I'm also going to spin it. So voila, there you have it. Now I'm just going to lift this back up again, undo the strap, set it down on the sawhorses, and we're done. If you have any need for wood slabs or exotic lumber, we specialize in Monkeypod and Guanacaste from Costa Rica, especially in XL sizes up to 20 feet or more in length and up to 6 feet wide. We also have plenty of smaller pieces that would make great desks, coffee tables, etc. Check us out in tropicalamericantimber.com or visit us in Gainesville, Florida in our showroom.